everyone, and I don't really know what to say except this is my first time doing a live stream, and if you guys hear any noise in the background, then that's probably my neighbors. Not neighbors, I meant roommates. So thank you all so much for 100 subs, and I decided to do a live stream for that, even though it's past the month of that. Yeah. I don't really know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to tell you guys stuff that I'm going to do for future videos. And it's just me because, well, I was going to make a video about this, but I'll tell you all this. Me and Mark do not live together. Yeah, we live in separate houses. He does not live with me and my roommates, unfortunately, so that is why he is not here. So, that's why he's not here. This is my first time. Wait, I already said that. This is my first time doing a live stream, so hopefully in the future, maybe my friends can be in live streams too. And maybe we can play video games. So yeah, that's pretty much why Mark is not here. It's just me for this live stream. And again, thank you all so much for 100 subs. I appreciate everyone's support, and I'm sitting on my bed while I do this. Here's my bed. I don't think anyone wants to see this, but yeah. So, as for the other stuff I'm going to do, well, one, I'm going to probably post videos from my TikTok I haven't posted yet, and, oh yeah, yesterday, me and Mark went to see the new Minecraft movie yesterday. It was awesome! There was even Atmel and Lizzie Shadow Lady. Okay, no one calls her Lizzie Shadow Lady, but I do apparently, or just Liz. They were in the movie, and I think another person that was a Minecraft player, I forgot his name. That's what I meant to say. But again, the movie was awesome yesterday. But it was a pretty good day. But unfortunately, well, yeah, like I said, still trying to post the video. I will post it maybe tomorrow, or maybe today or tomorrow if I can figure out what else. Okay, number 2, I will be doing more live streams. Okay, I already said that, but yes, I will be doing more live streams, maybe with friends, and maybe I'll draw on said live streams and tell you guys more about my AUs and OCs, like more information about them, and you guys can get to know them, which is what the Q&A is for. I don't know really what else to say. Oh yeah, number 3, I will be doing a podcast. Okay, it won't be like me and Mark will be like in a studio or did we ask people questions. It won't be like that. It will be like a sketch podcast. So basically I'll just draw. How do I put this? So I'll basically draw me and Mark asking Wally's questions in like a studio, and that'll be like a podcast. I'll try to do that. Hopefully I can do that before the end of this year. The podcast is basically us asking Wally's questions. Or just me, probably. Or maybe sometimes Mark, if I can get him on a podcast. But, yeah. Sorry guys, my mouth is a little bit dry. Okay, now you need to do that. So, just a little bit.
Groceries will be delivered fresh right to your door. Happy restocking. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Kroger again. Oh yeah, here's my Rainbow Friends picture in the background. Number 4. I did say on my TikTok I would do some artwork. I'm still doing that. Maybe I'll do some more artwork when I finish what I've done so far. But yeah, I will do some Wally artwork and maybe some OCs too. Wait, I can turn this around. Nice. This is my desk. So, number 5. Okay, I don't even think this counts. This is a list of every single Wally. It's all the way to 51. 501 to be precise. There are so many Wallies, which is why I made this list, to know how many Wallies there are. I'm trying to flip the page with only one hand. Sorry guys, it's hard to do this with only one hand. Here is every Wally so far on this list, and I also drew my OC, Jazzy Stitch. Yeah, her favorite food is chocolate bars. And these are other emotions I did for her. Lovesick, angry, sad, and I don't know, that's just like, you see the eyes? That's just what that face is. So here are the other Wallies on the list. Daycare Wallies at the bottom. Flip the page to show you guys the others. Also, there's a little plushie. Say hi. Hi. Anyway. Axel is also here too. I came up with him a while ago. There's some dust on my desk. Axel does like tea parties, and he will be in my Nerf or Nothing AU, that kind of OC. And here are the other Wallies on the list. There's Genie Royal. Most of them are done by order or who I saw first. More Axel. Here's baby Axel. His favorite food is goldfish, and here he is in a bathtub. And more Wallies. Oh, and this McDonald's Wally. Yes, there is a McDonald's Wally, which is what MC is short for. There are other Wallies too. Bodyguard Wally. Some of the others. There is a Vampire Hunter Wally, surprisingly. And that is Haley Spinner. Haley Spinner's old design. Yeah, it's her old design. Here are the other Wallies. There is a Weeping Angel Wally. I can tell you all this. More others. Nightmare Wally. Yeah, I did flip. TV Wally, Cupcake Wally. There's a whole bunch of Wallies. That's all I can tell you guys. Yeah, there's an SCP Wally apparently. And this is Haley as a baby. And her favorite food is cake. Those are her arms. apparently. More Wallies. And this is Mark, if he was a welcome home OC. So the top of his hair is curly, and his hair is like this. So this is Mark. This is basically Mark if he does the scary face, like how the Wallies do it. And their face is like all scary like. Yeah, that's ink. Lovesick Mark, and he has a bouquet of flowers for me and a box of chocolates. Yeah, those were the only ones I drew on the other side of this page. And here are the other Wallies. Surprisingly, all of these ones, the ones I'm pointing at, 222 all the way down to here, probably the other side, they were all created by one person. All the way to here, the goat Wally, they were all created by one person. There's some other ones. There's a bunch of these guys. I can tell you all that much. Yeah, there's nothing here because the person that created Ninja Wally created another Wally, and I haven't searched them up yet, so that's why that space is empty. I think I need to move this away from my desk. Here is more. There's a lot of Wallies. I don't know, I forgot why that space is empty. There's a lot of... I made a list. There's a spider Wally and a lizard Wally and other Wallies. Most of these are from TikTok. Unity. Then that's pretty much for the list. Don't really know what else to do. I guess I'll just watch, react to videos, and talk some more, I guess. Oh no. Oh. Yeah, I made the hammock that's back there. See a little cat plushie? That's where all my plushies are, apparently. I did a pretty good job making that. Did a great job.
Very dry, tight, sensitive skin.
It's commercial, apparently. Great.
By the time I was in elementary school,
I do watch her channel. Well, I have to go back a little bit because...
This video starts. Yes, I'm aware that Christmas is over.
Nice.
No, that does not mean I can't have a
Yeah, I'm
Christmas
still
party.
trying to figure out how to show you guys my face. And I think I figured out a way how to do that when I react to videos. So I will do that eventually. React to videos again. Aww. Sad. So yeah, I'm just gonna react to some videos I watch.
Eggs, milk, fruits, you name it. I was allergic to almost everything. And I was always told to stay away from it.
Aww.
My mom would be like, oh my god, how am I supposed to feed this kid?
It was very
What would happen
sad.
if I eat something I'm allergic to?
I already know what'll happen.
How do I explain this?
I don't even have any allergies.
Basically,
That's sad for me. I don't know if that's sad or not.
growing up, I had to take allergy
But I don't
tests
have any
twice
allergies.
every year. And up till I was 13, I always had eczema, which means the inside
I
of
never
my mouth
played
and back of
tennis in my
knees were
school. I
always
can
red
tell
and
you all
itchy.
that much.
It
Nope,
was
no tennis for
extremely
me.
uncomfortable. By the
Okay, I
time
only
I
played
was
tennis
in
once,
elementary
but
school,
that
I
was just
outgrew most of my
a gym
allergies,
thing.
but some of them still remained. Just some of them. And between the ones that remained were eggs. More specifically,
Okay, I don't even think...
now
Okay,
to the story.
I
This
may have
happened
one
in
kind of
third grade.
allergy.
We were having a food
pollen, but I don't even think that counts as like an actual allergy. But I'm mostly just allergic to one thing, that's pollen. Maybe. I said maybe because I don't really know if that counts or not. Smart kid. She was very smart back then.
This is my own secret recipe, so I can't tell you what's inside them. You should give them a try, though. They're delicious.
Seriously, she asked you a question, you didn't even answer the question. That was just rude, little missy. Not her, I meant the adult. There's no way she'd be capable of doing that as a kid. No offense, if that was offensive or not.
How much money do you have?
Seriously? Why'd you even ask that to a kid?
It's because A, food allergies, and B, I was a very picky eater. So
Oh, same here. Picky. I was a picky eater too a little bit back when I was a little kid.
But this lady didn't care. She just wanted to sell me her darn cupcakes. I'll give you 2 for 1. So I thought.
Why are you scamming her?
So I explained in great detail.
Okay, I feel like that's a scam in a way, even though it isn't. I don't even know why I said that. That was rude.
Don't worry, you can't even taste the
Why are there cookies next to coffee with a teacup? I don't even know what that is. I don't even know if that's coffee or not. Oh yeah, there's a stitch on the shelf right there. I'm pointing at the stitch.
Why you dumb? But wait, there's more.
Yep, she is dumb. I agree with her on that.
Breeding ground for Karens, because that was not the worst
She was a Karen. She definitely is a Karen.
So I kept looking for something good to munch on, and then I found it. Asked again, are there any egg yolks in this cake? Nope.
Oh, there's juicing next to it.
When I was little, finding a cake
Oh, Minecraft! Nice. Here's a creeper with birthday cake. Not a birthday cake, I mean birthday hat.
So I didn't even hesitate. I just went, take my money. I was overwhelmed with joy.
She is a crazy kid, but she's cute.
My instincts were telling me to slow
Cake will betray us. I don't know at this point.
Guys, I don't think we should eat that.
Joy has taken over, apparently. Okay.
Hey, nothing happened.
We've been tricked. Now the alarm's on. We panic. I don't know. I don't know at this point.
My tongue started feeling itchy. My throat was swelling up.
I feel bad for the kid.
So I ran to
I mean,
the
her,
canteen to get some
Caitlin.
water.
Oh my
I couldn't
god.
even talk properly. Water, cold water.
Oh
They
boy.
looked at me and ran out to give me some water while the other one went to find a teacher. Thanks to their help, I was actually feeling a bit better.
Aw, she's
A few minutes
saved.
later, the other dude came back with my teacher, and we both went to ask the lady what was in the cake. And this time she said, 5 eggs.
You lied to the child.
Feeling a bit nauseous, but my reaction was along the lines of, well, dang. My teacher, on the other hand, where's your EpiPen? Do I call an ambulance? Do you want me to call your parents? Why didn't
Dude's
you tell me you were
panicking.
allergic?
I can tell that much.
She did, but food allergies aren't real.
Why are you stupid woman?
He then proceeded to explain that I was just being picky about my food and that I just need to get over
You're just
it.
dumb. That lady's just dumb. What? I'm so
My teacher tried
confused.
explaining to her that food allergies were very real and that this was a very serious topic.
Please whack her with a baseball bat. I will enjoy that.
I was just a spoiled kid who only eats
Okay,
whatever she
okay, I was joking a little
My
bit
teacher was super
because that
nice.
one
She
was
was
just
always
being
a
dumb
calm and
and
laid-back
mean.
person who never
Okay,
raised
maybe a
his
little bit
voice no
mean.
matter what the situation was.
Aw,
He's like
kind
that one
teacher.
person you know that never, ever, ever, ever gets angry. And that was
That's
the
totally
first
me.
and only time
I do
I've
never
seen
get
a
angry.
snap
That
at
is true.
someone. It was
I never get
absolutely
angry.
terrifying,
Haha.
but also pretty fun to watch.
When did you get popcorn? When did you get popcorn? They threw the cake at her.
Fundraisers ever again.
Aw. Yeah, that was a good video to react to. What else can I react to? Yeah, I watch a lot of YouTubers such as Athmal, and Jaden Animations is my favorite animator. Why is it commercial? It's 19. Why is it 19 minutes? Oh yeah, there is a Chinese doll right there. And there is an angel statue, a hot glue gun. Okay, and my Stitch plates. I'm not putting them on a shelf because if my roommates bang on the wall, then the plates will fall. So that's why they're right on my desk. I also have a mini fridge that looks like TNT.
It's Christmas Eve. You're getting ready
Okay.
for bed and everything is
Yeah, I'll
prepared
imagine
for the
that,
perfect
Jaden.
Christmas morning. Chestnuts
It's not
are
Christmas, but
roasting on an
okay.
open fire. The cookies are
We never
out.
did
The house
chestnuts in
is
my
silent
family. I
with
don't think
calm.
so.
Everyone has the standard things on their Christmas list. Puppies, Nintendo Switches.
My Christmas
your
list
father
is a
to
bunch
finally
of
find
dolls
out
to
that yours is
obey their
different.
overlord, which is me.
Loved and
I'm joking.
fascinated
I mostly just want
by
sewing stuff
insects.
and
You
other
were
things.
teased in
Oh,
school for catching ladybugs in the bushes.
I also love bugs
Ostracized by
too.
everyone
It
for
makes the
gleefully
kid feel
watching
any
the
better.
grasshoppers. You've spent years
I don't even
trying
know
to
who the kid is.
repress your
That's
love
that
for
part.
bugs, but you're finally
Aw,
embracing
roly
it. This
poly!
year is different.
Santa.
You're going to ask Santa for the one thing that brings
An
you
ant
joy
farm.
in life. Ants.
I've seen this
You tuck
video
yourself
so
into
many
bed,
times.
awaiting
I
the
already
early
know what they were
morning to
gonna
see if your
say.
wish comes true. And as you're thinking about parenting your future ants, your eyelids
You get a
feel heavy
family
as you
of
drift
ants.
off to sleep.
Actually, that's
You
kind
don't
of
know
cute.
how many hours have passed, but you're suddenly awakened by a strange sensation. Your body is burning, flaring up, itching.
This has never happened to me,
everywhere. The worst itching
unfortunately.
you've ever
I've never
experienced
gotten
in your
hives.
life. What's happening?
Nope.
Is it a Christmas miracle? Did you finally receive
Excuse
the
me.
ants you were desperately hoping for? Your skin is getting more and more itchy by the second. You're in the most discomfort you've ever felt, and you feel like you're gonna cry from pain. No doubt about it. Ants. All over. You rip open the sheets to find... Oh, it's not a whole colony of ants attacking you.
Surprise!
It's hives.
It's hives.
So back
You're
to
like
me.
me.
I've never had
Oh
hives
my god,
until
I'm
last
changing.
December, and it was the worst thing that's ever physically happened to me. Around the night of the 21st, I was relaxing and playing
What
video
game
games on
is
my couch.
that?
Ari was
I
on
don't
me
even know
because
what that
it's
is,
snuggly
and it
and
had
nice,
goose
but
on it.
about an hour or so
Oh,
in,
hi,
I
Ari.
started feeling itchy around my neck and shoulders where he'd been sitting. I didn't think much of it, but when I was
I do have a
getting ready for
Nintendo
bed, I
Switch.
realized
I can
the
tell you
area
all
that
that
was
much.
itchy was actually
I don't know why
kinda
Beth
red.
likes
On
saying
paper,
that.
that seems a bit like, huh, that's not really normal.
The bird
but
did that
scratch
to you.
yourself all the time and get
Or
a bit
maybe
red.
not.
I just thought, Ari's nails are probably a bit too long and irritated my skin.
Yes.
I'll have to cut them
Claim that your
tomorrow. And
pet
left
did
it
it.
at that. 4 a.m. I'm
Oh
woken up
no.
by more
I don't know
itchy.
at this
I
point.
itched it, and it got double itchy. Well, that doesn't seem right. I went to the bathroom to see what was up, and the area that was irritated before was even more red,
Huh.
and maybe a bit bigger this time. I can't remember. It was 4 a.m. I was like, that's not great. And then went back to bed. I mean, there wasn't anything I could do about it. I didn't have any anti-itch cream or anything. All I've got is an expired bottle of mini ibuprofens. And
I don't even know what
dried-out cleaning wipe. The
ibuprofens
next
are.
morning after a
That's the
bad
sad
night's
part,
sleep, I got
because
out
I
of
don't know
bed,
what that is.
and whoop, it spread to my
It
back.
better not be a drug. I hope it's
This
not a
is
drug.
good. Did I do anything about it?
Nope.
I was like,
Call it.
well, I sure hope this cures itself somehow.
You
I'm
go
gonna
back
go
to
work now.
animating
But after
a
like
zombie.
an hour of
I'm
sweating from
joking.
discomfort and getting nothing done, I decided, yeah, I should probably go to urgent care. So I went to urgent care.
Oh, cool.
Have you eaten anything new or that you're allergic to? No. Have you taken any medication?
I'm not
that's
allergic
new
to
or
any
you're
food,
allergic to?
unfortunately.
No. Have you been bitten by any bugs you
So
might
I
be
cannot get
allergic to?
hives. I don't
No.
think so. I don't think so.
Looks like dermatitis. So I got a dermatitis
Dermatitis?
diagnosis, picked up the pills and lotion he prescribed me, and by the time I got home, I was so itchy it started to feel like actual pain. I ran into my room and immediately took the medication and started hoping I would feel better soon. All I could do was lay on my bed and do nothing because every time I moved or touched something, it would send shocks of pain and irritation down my body. And
Goodbye,
I preferred
pain.
not to have
I don't know
that.
anymore.
I decided to call my friend to tell them what was happening to keep my mind off everything and
Oh, nice.
use them
Nice
for
job.
moral support because I was going crazy. After maybe an hour, I was like, actually, I think I feel absolutely worse. Everywhere I put the lotion was even more red and itchy. It was spreading to my legs and hands, and I felt like I provoked the devil. This must be the karma for swearing that one time. I told my friend,
Huh.
I'm in so
I
much
did not
pain
know
and discomfort,
that
I
she
can't
could
think
swear.
straight, and I've been sitting on
I'm
the floor
joking.
not
I
being
always
able
knew
to
that
move
because
for
I
30
watched
minutes.
some
What
of
should
all
I
of her
do?
videos.
Go to the hospital? You think so?
I do not
Yes,
swear,
go to the
unfortunately. I do not. I've never
Maybe if
cursed
I
in
just
my
wait a bit
life,
more.
and I will never swear.
Okay.
Nope.
I arrived at the hospital and
No
huddled around
swearing
the
for
best I
me.
could
That is why I'm
because the
doing this
feeling of my
thumbs up.
shoes and clothes
Thumbs
rubbing
down.
against
I'm
my
thumbs
skin
down.
made me want to cry. They were really busy, so I had to sit on a bench in a hallway for
Oh.
about an hour. I was finally taken to a bed, given a shot along with a mystery pill, and about 40 minutes later,
Huh.
I felt better.
Well,
They
what's a
kept me there
mystery
for 4
pill?
more hours just to be safe. By the time I got home, I was sighing with relief. It felt so good to not be in total body pain and wanting to claw my skin off. I'd forgotten that feeling.
Oh.
The hospital gave me a new prescription because they were like, pretty sure you have hives, not dermatitis.
No
But I didn't get it
dermatitis. She
filled
does
because
not
it
have
was
that.
late, and I figured I could just get the new medication tomorrow since I was feeling all right. The good thing was I was feeling better and had the right diagnosis. But the scary thing that got me worried was this all started when Ari was on me. The flare-up started in the exact area he was sitting on the other night, so if I hadn't eaten or done anything different from my usual day-to-day life, could that mean I developed a really bad allergic reaction to him? So that terrified me a bit. Anyways, I had
There's
plans
no way
to
that
see my
could be
family
it.
for Christmas and was worried that I'd have to miss my flight
Oh,
because
nice.
of this, but things seemed all good now. 1 a.m., woke up itchy. It was back and ready to absolutely just kick my teeth in. I wasn't freed from this hive's curse. I'd only escaped its grasp for a few hours. It wasn't at
What
its
is
worst
that?
yet,
A
but I
hive
knew it
monster?
wouldn't take long to get
What
there,
is
so I
going
raced to the
on?
nearest 24-hour pharmacy to pick up my new prescription,
Nice.
took it, and then just got an Uber to the airport because I couldn't sleep. Early flight? Not really. I'm just getting there early. Well, it's always good to be early for flights. When is it? 3 p.m. I tried to
So
get
it's
a
like
bit of
1
sleep
hour
in the
away.
airport, but
Or
it didn't work. The good thing
a
was that the
while.
prescription was doing a relatively good job at keeping back the hives. I could still feel the
Nice.
itchy, but it was like muffled, if that makes sense. I got on my flight no problems and landed in Arizona to my very calm parents who were like,
Cool.
hives? Are you okay? How'd you get hives? Are you okay? The hives had been manageable the whole day until I was getting ready to go to bed and they started flaring up again. This time worse than ever. I thought I'd experienced pain before, but the hives were mocking me. The previous ones were teasers. This time they were dishing
It
up the main
exploded?
course. Everything was put into mega gear, served up on the grill of Gordon Ramsay himself. See if
Why
you
is
like
Gordon
this,
Ramsay involved in this video?
Off to the hospital we went.
I don't even
12
know
o'clock
anymore.
at night. We arrived at a normal hospital first, and by the time we arrived, I could barely walk. I was in so much pain and agony. I shuffled in, hunched over like I was 95 years old and about to just fall over and turn to dust immediately. Also, I was actually crying at this point. No, oh, I'm gonna cry. This hurts. Boo-hoo. Nah, This time was like, yeah, time to cry now. I wasn't having a good time. We sat there for maybe 40 minutes and no one was helping us, so my dad asked how long they estimated the wait would be, to which they said an hour, so we were like, my dad decided to take me to a local urgent care because they've got a family friend who works there. It was
Nice.
more familiar, and also probably less busy. We arrived and had a bit of a wait, but I was finally admitted into a room. The doctor walked in and was like, yep, looks like hives, and stuck me with an EpiPen. I'm lucky enough to not have any really bad allergies like peanuts or something. I know a
Nope,
good amount of
not
people
me.
who are like, lol, if I sniff the smallest dust fragment of a peanut, my body will just give up on me. So they have an EpiPen on them at all times. I'm allergic to cats, but they just make me sneeze, so I've never
I'm not
experienced
allergic
the
to
magic of
cats
an
or
EpiPen
dogs.
before. And my God, that thing was like Jesus just being injected straight into my blood. Within seconds, my body started feeling better, and all of my hives cleared up immediately. If you've never almost died from an allergic reaction, I totally hope you have one just so you can experience the magic of an EpiPen. I mean, I hope you never almost die, but I'm just saying.
Well, that'll never happen
do.
for me,
Anyway,
allergy-wise.
problem solved. The doctor didn't really say anything else. He kind of just gave me the EpiPen and sent me on my way when he saw I was doing better, which, fair enough. I went to bed in relief. Finally, it was all over. I can have a nice Christmas after all with my family and live on in peace. 8 a.m. Woke up. Hives all over. This time, I wanted to just close my eyes again and perish. Oh, this one. This was the worst.
Round.
Ever.
I don't even know how many rounds. It went to commercial again. I've never tried those. I can tell you all that much. Oh yeah, there's a new movie.
Is it a grenade?
Grenade launcher. There's no grenade launcher. What is happening in this movie? A working man. That's the name of the
I
movie.
didn't even know it was possible to experience.
Yeah, like I said before, I don't even know what round this is. So round 3 or 5. Hives versus Jaden. Jaden versus Hives. I don't know
Before,
anymore.
when I said it was in Mega Gear and the main course, I was kidding. This was one
Bye,
of those
Gordon
worlds
Ramsay.
where
You're
they
no
give you
longer
the
required for
appetizers
this
and the
day.
main
Haha.
course, but surprise, the dessert is a knuckle sandwich. All the
Sandwiches are
hives in
even
the world
desserts.
were like,
That's the
this
sad
one.
part.
Let's get this one. I was covered in bumps and red. My mom looked at me right before we were about to go to urgent care, and her face was like, I don't think there's any words that could describe how absolutely abhorrent and atrocious I felt. The itchiness was so extreme, it felt like needles all over. Every time something just grazed my skin, it felt like,
Bubbles.
yeah, it's time to die. See y'all later.
Grim Reaper in the
Arrived at urgent
background.
care, couldn't move, looked like a boiled, diseased shrimp. This time we got Dr. Cruz,
I
our
have no
family friend
comments.
I mentioned earlier.
Oh,
He's super
nice.
nice and caring, and an amazing doctor to go along with it. First of all, I got another EpiPen. Yay!
You're
And then he
saved.
prescribed me like 4 new medications, none of which I remember the names of, but one of them was
Steroids.
I can now say I've been on steroids before. So yeah, I can probably beat you all.
Why is there a
in football
squid
now. I'll cut
in
the fat and just
Squidward's
say the medications
house?
Dr. Cruz prescribed me were it. They were the ones that blocked the hives and helped me recover. I've been freed for the first time in
Also,
3 days,
sorry guys
and they
if
never came
my
back
recording
after that.
moves
I
a
took
lot.
some blood tests and turns out
I'm
I
mostly
didn't
just
test
sitting on a
positive
wheelchair
in
while I
any
do
allergic
this
reactions
live
they looked
stream.
for. I was able to come home and Ari didn't make
Why
me
is she
flare
wearing
up,
a
so
gas
I
mask?
wasn't allergic to him.
I never mind, I know why.
Relief. I had
You're not
to
allergic to your
seriously
pets, be
consider
safe.
if I would have to get rid of Ari if he was the one giving me hives, because I just couldn't live with hives that extreme. But it wasn't, so we're good. The only thing we could conclude was it was just caused by a huge
Yep.
buildup of stress.
Definitely
I've been
that.
really busy and burnt out from a bunch of conventions and traveling up until that
I have
point, so
never
they
gone to
said,
conventions,
yeah, stress
but I would
combined
like
with
to.
an
Maybe in the
immune system
future,
glitch
probably
is
March.
probably what caused it. We don't know what else it
And
could
maybe
be.
Comic Con.
And we're like,
Maybe
alright.
Comic Con,
And I
if I
haven't
can
had
ever
hives
go
since.
there.
So moral of the story is take breaks before your immune system turns on you. Because let me tell you, your immune system does not hold back.
He has a laser
Just wanna
gun.
make this clear, I'm all good now. This happened back in December.
Ah,
and
cute.
I've been
Jaden
fine ever
artwork.
since, so don't worry. I've been doing well in terms of convention burnout as well. Mainly because I haven't gone to any because they're all canceled. But hey,
Don't
it works.
know what
But,
else
yeah,
to react
in
to.
the future, I think I'm gonna have to stop going to
I'm
some.
gonna react to this one. Okay, she was my favorite. Okay, I watched all her videos when I was like, either in middle school or high school. I don't remember because I was very young.
There is something wrong with my middle school, okay? Because
Huh.
every single teacher in that middle school made me cry. And I'm not.
That never happened to me in middle school. None of my teachers were ever like that.
Never. Because they had conferences in the teacher's lounge, like
Teacher meeting adjourned. I don't even know anymore.
Billy didn't cry yet. He had some trauma with Elmo in his past. We should probably do something about that. Bring up Elmo next week, Mrs. K. Get him to cry.
Why is
We gotta
Chris
get
the
on
teachers
this.
being
People
mean?
they made Elle and Julie and Josh cry. That pick up the pace. I'm so sorry, Mr. Walby. I have not been obedient to you. Mrs. First was probably the worst, honestly. She's the first teacher
Are they all
ever made me
sacrificing
cry.
themselves to make kids cry or something?
It's not an
What is
exaggeration.
going on? I'm so confused as I react to this.
Teachers that held a pointer for absolutely no reason. So I had
Mostly the point at words.
we had to take the final test for the marking period. By the way, this was
Test today.
This was all the way back in 2001. So smartphones were
I was not even born yet back then.
Sure you know that part of the story you're just gonna
Yeah, I may draw my life eventually. Maybe I'll make it into 2 parts.
I would bite.
Hopefully I will do that.
Surrounding where
I have never done that before. I've never bite my nails.
If my nails were painted, there'd be like green nails like all over the floor, and people would literally just be like, "Oh, shit, we haven't tested it." I was known for this, okay, and I didn't care. So
Aw.
as I was biting, I'm bouncing my nails. She hands out the test. I look at it, and it's literally not possible to do it.
It's literally math.
In my humble opinion, I'm a
It's
finger counter.
literally
I do
math.
not have enough fingers
It's
for
literally
this.
math.
We are allowed to use
I am
calculators on
terrible at
this
math.
test.
I think my little brother would ace this test.
Not
Because
today.
Sam is good at
This
math.
lunatic takes her pointless pointer and slams it down on top of my
No calculator.
breaking it in half. In real life, she honestly only just
she wrote the calculator, even though she didn't.
He says on the calculator, we're flying everywhere, trying to put a fast naughty way.
Who even says that
I
anymore?
didn't notice the tiny print she wrote. We're not allowed to use our calculator. It's possible that maybe when she was
That is a
explaining
small
it,
print. No one can even see that unless you use
anyway, this is
a
first.
magnifying glass.
Out on me in front of the entire class. What are you gonna do? Count on your fingers, Elle? You're the only one in the class that still uses their fingers. Ew. God. Oh, sorry. When you're a grown up at a business meeting, what are you going to do?
I don't even think that'll ever happen.
No. Bring a calculator to the business meeting. Oh, please. You think in the future everyone's just going to be bringing around calculators everywhere?
Dude, everyone has a calculator, even me.
We're all carrying around calculators 24/7.
Okay, calculator is technically in my phone.
Lady, you're mean to me. You're not the second teacher that made me cry.
I like her pet. Her pet's cute.
Mr. Schwartz did something to me that was pure evil. Well, he did something to the whole class that was pure evil. Mr.
Okay, I'm gonna sit on my bed because my chair is very uncomfortable.
That wasn't the evil part.
Is the evil part he's a zombie? That was a joke.
Mr. Schwartz, we did a pop quiz every 2 weeks. We do the quiz, we collect them, grade them on the spot.
Oh, that's like normal teacher things.
All the tests in order from best grade to worst
Okay,
grade.
teachers don't do that, unfortunately.
And write everyone's grade on the board.
Okay, teachers don't even do that either.
But still, and apparently somebody in the class that day got a 5.
Congrats to the highest person. Sad for the 5 person.
Compared to the rest of the class.
Yeah, this guy was looking directly at me. But of course, the psycho wrote all of the grades up on the board, so the whole class is snickering behind his back. What did you get? What did you get? Who got the 5? Who got the 5? You know who got the 5? I got the 5.
You.
The whole rest of the class,
I already knew at this
except Mr.
point,
Schwartz.
even though I haven't
On the
seen
day
this
I got the
yet.
5.
Whoops.
Yeah, so I cried then. They called me 5 for like a month. It was
That was mean.
Then I
Mean
got
kids.
62 on my next test, so. Boom, baby. So the last teacher made us work in a circle so she can keep an eye on
A
all of us
circle?
at the same time. This teacher
Why
was
a
very
circle?
controlling.
That doesn't make sense.
You always know that she's coming with the click clack of her heels. When she
That would
showed
always
up
make
every
sense if she
morning,
joined a
told me this
circle.
cup carrier, McDonald's coffee. They were
Who
all
buys
her.
coffee
Down
at McDonald's?
all 4 of them in one
Why does she even have that many
45-minute
coffee?
Apparently, the year prior, one of the students accidentally spilled their coffee, and she threw her chair, and she literally got suspended for it. So the next year,
Oh,
I
serves
had
her right for throwing a
there was
chair.
Snack time in our middle school, and unfortunately, snack time was in her class. This particular snack would
Goldfish.
always calm me down. Whenever I cry,
I like goldfish too.
this snack was the only thing I looked forward to in school. Snack time was at 11:30, but we had to wait for her to tell us it's time to eat snacks. And usually she'd announce it like maybe 11:32 or 11:33. But now it was 11:35, and that's just not okay with me. But something you need to know about Mrs. Cooper.
We didn't really have snack time in middle school or anything like that, so
She flip out on you, and that's
nope.
a comma. Now a semicolon. Hannah, can you sit up straight for me, Hannah? Thank you.
I agree with Hannah, this lesson's boring.
Looking at the clock, but I glanced and it was 11:45. My brown paper baggie is just staring at me. I can't take it. So I decided.
Goldfish is in a prison. It's in a little cage. It's in a little cage being sad.
It was snack time, 'cause clearly she forgot. In the bathroom, I just carefully placed the baggie on my desk as a gentle reminder. We have snacks now. Mrs. Cooper took her hot McDonald's
Rest in peace, little goldfish. I don't know what to say at this point.
Straight up freaking 2 inches from my face. Opens her wide mouth and just says, no.
Your breath smells like coffee, woman.
I straight up thought she was straight up gonna kiss me. I definitely didn't want my first kiss to be with Mrs. Cooper. But yeah, it was like a wave of coffee breath. Eventually
She
she
drinks
let us
too much
upset.
coffee.
It was 11:56. I'll never forget that. Alright, maybe it was more like 11:55. But it doesn't even matter. It was still evil. Anyway, what is up, L-Rats? If you're a new rat, comment below, say I'm a new rat, and I will bark it. And also watch another video, because I have a whole ton of cartoons that I made on my channel, so enjoy
Nice.
them. Also, I know
I will.
commented that you wanted to know about my good teachers too, and not just my crappy teachers. I actually didn't have any teachers in middle school.
Hey now, swearing's not allowed on this channel.
There was no other adult there to balance her out or more.
Okay, I'm gonna go back.
Some of you understand.
Okay, now I'm gonna react to
In
Rebecca.
my videos, I have mentioned a certain
Yep, I've seen your videos.
mentally unstable, vindictive teacher. Given that one of those videos is over 7 million views at the moment, people are getting a little curious about this infamous educator from my past. Well, goodbye, noise explainers and entertainers, because we're finally talking about it.
You have
Here we
Sib
go.
armor
The
now.
story of my emotionally abusive high school theater teacher. Now, because it is theater.
Yeah, I never had theater in middle school or high school, so I was safe, I guess. Kind of, maybe. I don't know at this point. Huh. Medusa is the queen of the theater land. I don't know anymore. The Gorgon's evil. I don't know anymore. Why would you put a sign that says that? That doesn't make any sense. Theater room. It literally says that.
So no matter what type of theater class you took, she would be teaching it. She also ran the theater club.
Dun dun dun.
All casting decisions were left up to
Not
her.
you. That's sad.
She had a total
Oh, I like that she made the snakes on her chair.
There was no other adult there to balance her out or, more importantly, witness her behavior. Now, for some
Record her
context,
for evidence. I don't know anymore.
I was incredibly shy, socially awkward, goody two-shoes, a nervous wreck.
Same, I'm good tissues too. I don't even do any of that stuff.
I was a doormat, to put it bluntly.
I am not a doormat. I don't think so. Maybe? I'm not sure. But I'm not a doormat.
Every time we die, the night restarts, and something different is trying to kill us.
It is a commercial. Until Dawn. That's a new movie. Oh, nice. It's coming out.
When you dare to combine sweet and tart, you get a sweet tart throat. That's so sweet. You'll
Finally skip this ad.
Completely different person. I could be strong and brave, confident and clever. I could show.
Oh, Sherlock Holmes outfit. Nice.
Was my release.
And her singing outfit too.
I guess that's why I didn't immediately take a powder when I learned how crazy this theater teacher was.
Why does she look more scary and more terrifying? I'm so confused. If I ever met her, I would just
What I wanted.
throw a pie at her if I ever met Medusa in real life, hypothetically.
I hear you asking. Well, for one, she was incredibly unpredictable.
I don't smoke. I will never do that.
She was gonna be in or what was gonna set her off. The joke she laughed at yesterday would offend her the next day. One day she's kind and
Yeah,
supportive.
someone drinking a soda and they burp from said soda. Nice job. Why is she a slot machine? That's what I was trying to say. I don't even want to know. The slot machine of evil. I don't know anymore.
A stupid amount of time just to work up the courage to ask her a question before chickening out.
Can I use the bathroom? That's my question. That's not a question, but well, that is a question, but that doesn't count. Evil crown, beware the evil goth queen. I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. Lost Town.
Because all of her favorites had two things in common. They were pretty and they were popular. Two skills ya girls.
Sure, choose everyone that is popular and not choose anyone else.
To an infuriating degree.
That's just mean and rude.
And Medusa did absolutely nothing to stop it, even after I begged her to step in. I was talking to my mom about this script, and she told me that she once confronted Medusa about this bully at an after-school play, and Medusa was more concerned about him getting in trouble than what he was doing to me. Oh, that is a
Oh,
very
Rebecca's
great
mom
person.
defended her.
Detective
Good job, Rebecca's mom.
That is a very brave
Nice
thing to
job.
say to my mother. So yeah, if you weren't one of her favorites, you were stuck in the chorus, as they say. Hey Becca, maybe you were just an awful actor.
Not
I
true.
mean,
No.
fair point. Maybe I just wasn't any good. Thing is, Medusa always gave me A's for my performances in the theater
Yep,
classes.
you get all A's, girls. You
Medusa even
succeeded.
once rushed up to the stage after a dark, dramatic scene to give me a hug because she was so moved by my performance.
Okay, she's kind.
I got mixed
Okay, she's
feelings.
50% kind and 50% mean. And
You hate me or not? And this cat and mouse
I don't even know anymore.
emotional manipulation was what
She is a
saved me.
cat and Rebecca's the mouse, apparently. I don't know at this point.
If I do my best to do every little thing she asks of me, maybe one day
Do not be her puppet. She will not control you. Tiny Rebecca, you will fight back.
Hey, you hear that? That's not good. That is not a healthy mindset to be in.
That was not a joke.
But that was the story for me for 3 years of high school. However,
Yeah, that's an unhealthy relationship with any teacher or anyone.
once when I was a freshman, I asked Medusa why she didn't give me a part in the latest play, and she told me,
Seniors take precedence in casting because they're graduating.
and I
Oh, now I see
okay,
why.
well, I guess that makes sense. When I'm a senior, I'll be a priority. Come senior year, pretty much all of her favorites had graduated, and the only 2 senior actors left were me and this one other guy.
Okay, that makes kind of sense, I guess.
Graduated or left, so pickings were pretty slim that year.
Okay, she picks on all freshmen, apparently, and sophomores. Nose off? I have never seen that. Nope. I think is that even a movie?
And the day before the audition, I was hanging out in the theater club room, and I told another student that I was hoping for the part of Dottie, and Medusa overheard. She looked right at me, smiled, nodded very obviously, and gave me a big thumbs up. Gee, Becca, it sounds like your chances of getting this part are pretty good.
Yeah, her animation's pretty cool.
That's what I thought too. But gosh golly darn it, call me M. Night Shyamalan because this story has a twist. I went to the audition, gave it everything I had, knocked it out of the park, was the only girl who could do a Cockney accent. But the next morning, Medusa posted the cast
Nope,
on
you did not get the
bulletin
part.
board, and nothing. She didn't even cast me.
Sorry, the lighting may be a little bit different, so you may not be able to see what's on the screen.
Excuse me, Medusa. I was wondering, why didn't you cast me?
Oh, it's because you were too tall.
Too tall?
Yes, only short guys auditioned, and I needed your love interest to be taller than you.
Funny thing about that excuse, she had cast the only senior as my love interest, and he was, in fact, taller than me. So yeah, she flat out lied to my face. But because I think I was in shock, I didn't question it at that moment, and I just walked away. Turns out the truth eventually came out because a couple days later, some concerned tech theater girls told me they heard Medusa say something in passing conversation with the other students.
The reason I didn't cast Becca is because she's not one of the group. She keeps to herself way too much and doesn't have any friends.
She didn't cast me because I wasn't popular.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out certain things. I don't even know how to end this live stream, and hopefully I can end this, hopefully, when I'm done with this live stream.
Consider this my final bow because we are done here. Thanks for the memories. You'll make a great YouTube video someday. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And I left.
Well, that's true.
My advisor to drop out of all of Medusa's classes, which my advisor was very happy to do for me when she learned which teacher I was trying to escape. Oh yeah, she's crazy. Consider it done. I'll be honest, the situation was a little
Well,
bit
at least the advisor knew she was.
the part that I wanted. There was so much more. But this video is long enough already. And let me tell
My confidence shot through the roof. I was happier.
Emily Rachel. Nice. My first favorite animator.
Nonconformist that he is.
I'm gonna keep watching this kind of stuff. I have to go back because I only saw half
I
of
really
this.
consider high school to be a particularly eventful period of my life, which might explain why I never made a video talking about any of my high school experiences. Well, until now, that is. Let me tell you about my most cherished memory, high school theater. As most of you probably
Nope, I
already
never did
know,
high school
I
theater
really
because
enjoy
I don't think
watching
I ever
theater
had that.
performances, and it's one of the things that I've been missing dearly the past
Huh.
year. I didn't grow up with a background in performing arts, but I'd always wanted to be a part of the stage. I can't sing, so musicals were
I
out of the
sing
question,
ish.
but I had the
I can
opportunity
sing
to participate
ish.
in 2 stage plays in high school, and they were honestly the best parts of the little memory I have of high school. So in junior year, the first play I auditioned for was called The Absence of a Cello. To sum it up quickly, it's a super old play about a family man named Andrew who desperately wants to land a big corporation job, and in order to appeal to the personnel
Did not know that, and I did not even know that was actual play or a movie or whatever this is.
Everything that made his family interesting. He takes advice from his young neighbor Perry, who's attending business school and is seemingly the most qualified person to teach Andrew the ways of appealing to corporate snobs.
Yes, get your neighbor to help you with your problems.
Andrew's daughter Joanna, who pretty much just
Ooh, she's pretty.
and help her dad get the job. There were, of course, a bunch of other students auditioning for the play. One of them
Oh,
was
young
my
Emily
friend
looks so
Kate,
cute
and
back
the girl
then.
we call Bethany. Bethany was the type of girl who, for some reason, always felt like she needed to be a step ahead of other people, even if they were her own friends.
Yeah, there was
If
never a
Bethany
girl
saw
like that in my
something
school, I
she'd always
think.
be the first person to give unsolicited criticism, but if someone did the same thing to her, she'd get defensive and snippy.
That's my
Like, if
style.
you're aware of how annoying it is, then don't do it to
I
her.
don't even know what to say to that.
If Bethany found out that one of her friends had a crush on a guy, she'd go out of her way to try and steal attention from them, as if she were suddenly in direct competition.
Seriously, girl, you're stealing her man. Not cool.
If Bethany wasn't the center of attention, or if things weren't going her way, she'd throw a hissy fit and make her displeasure as noticeable as possible to the people around her. To put it kindly, Bethany was the worst. Think like Sharpay or Regina George, except take out everything.
I do not know who those people are, unfortunately.
Not fetch, just kind of
If
rude
that's
and
Mean Girls, I have not seen it yet. I have not seen it yet. Nope. Because I was not born yet, unfortunately.
It definitely showed in the way I was delivering my lines, coupled with the fact that
I would talk quietly if I were to do this
the
anytime
director,
soon.
Mr. C,
Oh,
could have easily
nice.
dismissed my lackluster audition, but he was really kind and actually
I was a
offered some helpful
soft-spoken
advice.
kid.
Let's say
No joking, I was
your phone
back then.
jumped in the front row. How would you say, hey?
Hey,
Hey,
Great. Let's say the same person is taking your phone, but all the way to the back of the room.
hey!
hey, you stole my phone.
Notice how
I
you're
don't
projecting
know.
from your diaphragm? You want to make sure your voice reaches the farthest audience member.
Does that make sense to me? It does not actually, but no
I thought
offense.
it was probably unlikely that
Hey,
I would
you
pass,
stole my
but I
burrito.
wasn't very good.
That was a
But I was, of
joke.
course, still hopeful. So the next morning, I headed over to the theater building where the casting list was posted and saw Bethany walking from that same direction. Oh, did you already see the list? You got understudy. I got nothing.
Ha! That's what you get. Karma, woman. Karma, you evil witch.
That was my name,
I
right
said
next to
witch.
understudy.
Witch.
Even though it technically meant I wasn't guaranteed a role, since an understudy was just a replacement in the event of a dropout, I was
True.
really excited to show up to rehearsals every day. And it seemed like the stars aligned for me, because in just a
Oh,
few
nice.
days,
Congratulations,
the girl who
Emily.
cast the part of Joanna ended up dropping out due to conflicting schedules. So I
Now
was
you are
Joanna.
Joanna.
My friend Kate
Joanna.
she was given the role of Perry. Turns out,
Perry's a
all the
boy.
guys had auditioned to fill all of the male roles. So
Oh,
the
nice.
main
Girls are
character
gonna
was
be
changed to
boys,
a lesbian
apparently.
named Paris, who was still hopelessly pining after Joanna. Since I needed to practice projecting during one of the rehearsal days, Kate and I
Oh,
would
no,
go
just reading
outside
what
and
it says.
practice delivering our lines while standing
The
far
trees
away
are
from each
evil.
other so
I don't
we
know
could get
anymore.
used to projecting. Eventually, we'd gotten so good at it that we
What
were
are
the
they
loudest
doing?
both on the stage and off the stage.
Hey, Emily. Hi, Karis. I don't even know anymore. I'm just reading what it says on the screen. Idea.
I'm blind as a bat, and I figured since I had the staging
Same here. I have glasses
I
too.
didn't really need my glasses to see anything on stage, and if I took them off,
Oh yeah, guys. By the way,
be as if I were
See my glasses? These are new glasses. I got new glasses finally. New pair.
It didn't stop the pre-performance jitters from getting to me. Mr. C was also the AP art history teacher.
Why is that in the background?
So I had a class with him
I don't even want to know. Why is one spoon chewing gum? I don't even want to know. Tickets are $5. Okay, $5 cellos.
Especially since one of their fellow classmates would be performing. Once the realization that there'd actually be an audience finally hit me, I started quietly tearing up at my desk. I know, what a little wuss. It's a minor role in a high school production, Emily. It's not a big deal. Now, I don't consider myself an anxious person by any means, but I couldn't help but start worrying for the worst. Like, what if I flub a line or mess up, or what if nobody shows up and all those perfect rehearsal days had gone to waste? Just then, I felt a tap on my desk, and when I looked over, Jesus, the guy who sat directly to my right, had placed a chocolate bar on my desk. It was one of those skinny chocolate bars you see students selling.
I want to try that now. It's mine now. I claim all the chocolates. Sorry, but I like chocolate. I will claim all the food, all the sugar. Okay, now I sound like Lunar. A little bit. Nutella. Father, where is the goat milk? That was a terrible Jack impression. Oh, you look pretty in the skirt. Hi, Bethany. Bye, Bethany. Bethany snipped my hair. That's for my Carly. I don't know anymore. I'm just laughing and saying random things. Wow, you're terrible. I don't really know what word to say, even though I know what she's being. She's being a jerk. That's all I can say. Yes, she definitely is. I could agree with her to that.
Nobody likes a cracked windshield.
Commercial again.
But at least you can go to safelight.com.
Commercial, guys.
Fix in minutes. Go to safelight.com and schedule a replacement today.
Safelight repair, Safelight replace.
Tired of this same old? Make every meal exciting at Wawa.
I've never been to Wawa.
Like I said, the worst. Fast forward to second semester, and I'm at the auditions for the second play of the year. Mr. C, being the nonconformist that he is, picked a Shakespeare comedy from 1594 called The Comedy of Errors.
Nope, I was not born yet, so I do not know what that is.
It's about two sets of identical twins who become separated and unknowingly ended up in the same city.
Oh, it's sad. Spider-Man.
I'm
Funny.
pretty sure he picked this play because luckily for him, he already had two sets of identical twins in his
Girl
life.
power.
One of the
And
pairs
maybe
being
boys.
Sophie and Kate. So the twins, of course, had their roles guaranteed to them. I auditioned in the hopes of landing the role of either Adriana, the nagging, stressed-out wife of one of the twins, or her sister Luciana, the sweet and meek single
Oh,
maiden.
cute. These outfits are adorable.
This time around, I was way less nervous and more excited at the possibility of being on stage alongside some of my closest friends. Bethany was auditioning too, because of course she was. The
No
next
surprise
morning,
there.
I discovered that I'd be playing the role of Adriana and Bethany would be playing the role of Luciana.
Oh, great. They're going to be twin sisters now. Just our luck.
Adriana had some pretty lengthy monologues, and I was looking forward to memorizing all of it.
Memorize all your lines so you don't mess up. That's all I gotta say for that.
It wasn't the casting that Mr. C had originally intended.
Not gonna read that. I don't even want to read that, Emily.
Mr. C pulled me aside.
So, I made a bit of a mistake, and I accidentally mixed up Adriana and Luciana's names while I was typing up the casting sheet. I meant to cast you as Luciana and Bethany as Adriana.
Oh.
Well, I guess more karma for
Well, if you
the evil one. Evil blonde.
can keep it. It's not that I don't think that you can play a main character. I just don't know if Bethany can play a nice one.
Mr. C, was that shade just now? I was
But you didn't hear this from me.
genuinely
What the
excited about
what
playing a moodier character,
is
and
going
to be
on?
honest, the pettier side of myself was well aware
Yeah, I
that
could see her
Adriana
playing the
was
bad girl.
Luciana, and I wasn't about to let Bethany rub that in my face the following weeks. So I told Mr. C I wished to keep the role of Adriana, to which he agreed.
I want to play Adriana, and he said, okay, okay. Old-fashioned clothes. That's all I can describe these clothes because they're very old-fashioned. The script is really big. I don't know what to say. The script is very giant. Pokemon.
I say almost everyone because one person was really slacking. No, it wasn't Bethany. They had a fairly small role, so they didn't have nearly as
Well,
many lines
Bethany
to
does
memorize
not
as
get
the
karma
rest of
this
the
time.
cast. But for whatever reason, they frequently ditched rehearsals, and when they did show up, they messed around
Get
and
him!
seemed overall pretty
Tied him
disorganized.
up to a chair!
I'm still
I'm
meeting with
joking,
both
guys.
weeks after the rest of us had already gone
Seriously,
home.
dude.
This really
Stick with your
annoyed
lines,
Soleil,
dude.
who was quite frankly busting
Stick
her
to your
ass at
lines.
every rehearsal and memorizing a bajillion
I cannot
lines,
read
which
that.
was one of the
It's
main
too
characters.
small.
And one rehearsal day, just a week
I
or
swear,
two
they're like
before
chibi
opening night,
actors.
that one film actor still didn't have their lines memorized, and Soleil had just about had it. The air was really tense that day, and Soleil was staring daggers into the guy who was holding the playback. The scene we
Dude,
were
she's gonna
rehearsing
get
that
you.
day
You
just
better
so
run.
happened to be the scene where her character threatened to gouge out my eyes. All the other times we rehearsed this scene, it felt more comical and fun. But
I'm
this
going to
time,
poke
her
your
fear
eyes
was
out.
genuine, and
I don't
everyone
even know
could feel it.
anymore.
Say, wherefore didst thou lock me forth today? And why dost thou deny the bag of gold?
I did not, gentle husband, lock thee forth. And, gentle master, I received no gold. But
What
I
is
confess, sir, that
happening?
we were locked
Shakespeare!
out. Dissembling villain, thou speakest false in both.
Dissembling harlot, thou art false in all.
Thou have betrayed all. I'm trying. I don't know anymore.
Thou took scorn of me.
Husband, you thou betrayed me because you thou be idiot. It's something demonic for us.
Dropping out of the play just days before we were supposed to perform.
Traitor!
And since there was no understudy this time to cover on such short notice, we had to get someone on the team to read the lines off the book for that particular character. Of course, Mr. C was pissed.
Sorry,
but
folks.
aside from that blunder, the whole show went amazingly on both nights. And if you're curious about how Bethany did as the sweet and bashful Luciana, I'll admit she actually did a really good job. At the end of the school semester,
Nice.
Mr. C
Yes, I
handed out
guess.
these cute little awards, and he gave me most improved and best memorization, which honestly made me happier than any
Oh,
A+
congrats.
I received from any school test that year. If you're looking into extracurriculars and maybe want to buff in your confidence stats, I definitely recommend theater. Personally, I think it's a lot of fun and a great learning experience, especially if you have a good drama teacher. It showed me that I genuinely love performing, sort of like how I'm doing now, I guess. Does this count? By the way, the sponsor of
I guess it kind of counts.
I've owned my pair of Raycons for a year now,
Nice.
and they're still holding up, and I somehow haven't lost them yet. Raycon offers their wireless earbuds in a range of
There's no
colors,
purple
patterns,
Raycon.
a
That's
variety of
sad.
fit options, and
I'll
no
get the
jingling
black
wires or
ones or
snaps
the
to get
white
in the way
ones
of
or the
your
red
daily
ones.
activities. I've been trying to take better care of my skin recently by avoiding contact
So have
with my
I,
cheeks.
because
So
my
my earbuds
skin
have
looks
been
like a
super
mess.
useful for making phone calls
I'm
without
not
the fear of
joking, it
germs touching
does.
my face. As
A
you heard
little
me
bit.
mention before,
My skin.
Raycon gives you 6 hours of playtime, seamless Bluetooth pairing, more bass, and a more compact design for a comfortable, noise-isolating fit. It's premium wireless audio for half the price, and they have a 45-day free return policy if they're not to your liking. Click the link in the description box or go to buy.
Oh, you get 50% off. Nice. 50% off of headphones. You get more headphones. 50% off. The 50% headphones will put you on fire. Burp, 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 chicka, bow, wow, bow. Oh no. I'm just making up songs as I do this. Okay, I'm gonna react to this. Oh.
Making your table stand out at an artist alley or art market
I've also
is
been watching these
crucial.
videos
First
too because
impressions are
I may do
important,
this
just like
eventually.
making
I will make merch.
friends. You want to dazzle
Eventually, I will make
catch the
merch.
attention of
Maybe
passersby
stickers of
and
my
entice
Wally
them to
AUs,
visit
my
your
OCs.
creating those
Maybe
either
other things I can do that involve
signs
merch
or really
wise.
kind of custom decorations. Those
I don't know. I'm
always
still
draws
trying to
attention.
figure out
So I
things
thought to
and
myself, what
yeah.
if I made a giant sign and not just any sign? This is my little guy.
Oh,
But
cute
with
little
Grace
frog
Protein
mascot.
Shake, he a big boy.
Big
So
froggy.
I was thinking,
Buff
what
frog.
could we make
Why
a
is Kirby in the
giant version
background?
of my little dude? I hate to use marketing jargon, but bright, bold old signs does
Well,
help
you
your
betrayed
spell
your
work.
artist
Some have
powers.
said
I don't know
that
anymore.
I buff frog. I want to
The
look
frog
just
is
like
strawberry on it.
using wheat paste for fluff. If you don't know what wheat paste is, it's a sticky adhesive that's a popular medium used at
They're
street
gonna
art.
graffiti the
It's
city
cheap
again. Nice
and it's
job,
easy to make at
hooligans.
home. If you ever see those posters in a city subway, that's probably wheat paste. So, what if we
Okay,
take
I'd
this
do that if I
recipe
had permission to do that.
and
Like, put a
use it to
poster up in
make
the city
some unique
so people could,
signs?
like, know what I do
The
and
first
all
thing
that
that you
stuff.
need is a surface. I want him thick
Wood.
and durable since we're gonna go travel with this guy. So I'm gonna be making him out of wood. He's thick, but he also has to be lightweight. So I actually chose to use Luan,
Blue wood.
I don't know
Blue
how to
wood.
pronounce it.
I don't even know how to pronounce
The
either.
next
I don't know
thing
if I
that you
pronounce it
gotta
right.
do is print out your design. I'm scaling my frog baby
I
to
would just
almost 5
if
feet.
I could
And
do
just
that,
like a
I'd just
puzzle,
draw
we
the
gotta
whole
do
entire
this
thing and maybe
separately.
paint it if
This
I
is
had a
my
piece
first
of
time
wood like
trying
that.
wheat paste, so hopefully this doesn't flop on me.
Hello,
Making
Buff
wheat paste
Frog.
is super easy. It
Bye,
just
Buff
requires
Frog.
water to 1 part flour. You slowly mix your ingredients under low heat until the mixture is smooth and doesn't have any lumps.
Huh.
I let it cool down
Neat.
for like maybe an hour, and then we just went to town. I did start panicking because I started to notice the wheat paste was melting my bowl. The ink started to smear and smudge pretty badly. My
No,
buff
you must
frog had turned into a
leave.
sun-damaged watercolor mess. I'm pretty sure this technique would have probably worked much better if I had used a different printing method. Maybe it was the inkjet, maybe it was the way that I applied it, but I was low-key crying because my sign was ruined and I literally have an art market the next day. So the show needs to go on. I have sunk in way too much time and effort for Pogru to die like this. So
We
I
need to
gave my
revive
frog
your
a
creation.
makeover. We put some foundation and some blush, and now he looks so much more vibrant and
Yes,
alive.
give him a
He's
makeover so he
alive
can
and
live.
he's so
Nice
big.
job.
One of the things that I've learned
Give
from
him a high
running
five.
artist alleys and art markets is that your products have to be standing height. So your patrons, they don't have to like keep
My
their work
products will
open
probably be
while looking at
big.
the
I'm
stage.
joking, by the way.
So my partner actually helped me build these table risers out of wood.
Oh,
And
nice.
I gave my table
Wonder if I
more
can do
height.
that. Maybe I will
It's
make
really
a
just a
table
simple box
riser
design with
eventually.
the back exposed.
Maybe if I can
But I'm
do
not
this.
gonna lie, it really
If
elevated
I can
my
make my
table
own little
setup.
booth, probably,
If
and I
you
could
are
sell
going
my
into
own
your
stuff.
event,
I already said
probably
this,
not
and
the
yet I'm
best to
saying this
have all your
again.
displays made out of wood. But for me,
Again,
I
I will
like
make
the
merch,
scents and concept I can
such
drive.
as stickers.
So the wood displays
And I
will
had
work
the
best with
idea
my
to
setup.
make stickers of my
I'm also a
OCs and my
psycho and very
AUs
obsessed with marketing,
because you
branding,
all
and
really
creating
like
and
them,
crafting colorful
which is
displays. So for
nice.
me, the pain of lugging wood across the country is totally worth it.
You have a mask
It
on
made
now.
me overjoyed to see
Big
people
mascot
taking
frog.
pics of Pogru.
Mascot
I saw
frog!
people pointing and smiling across the market to take a picture of my buff guy, and that made me so happy. The wheat
Oh,
paste
they're gonna
technique,
draw
it
anything
didn't work
buff.
out for me, but
Maybe
I
I can
still
do
got
that.
a pretty
Maybe
awesome
I can
sign
draw
from it.
something buff.
I'll probably use this technique in the future to make other cool custom
Nice
single
job, girl.
displays. I share my art journey
I
and talk
don't
about
know
art small
anymore.
business, so
I
if
don't
you're
know
watching
what
to this
else I can
point, big
react
thank
to.
you.
I guess I'll
My name
react to an Atmo video. Okay, this will be. I'll react to this and then I'll react to something else. One more thing, and that'll be it for this live stream. I think. Maybe I don't know.
Because you are so boring sometimes. I just want to cause a little trouble.
I'm going back. I'm going back because I've already. Go back. Oh no, Aphmau! The tree landed on her. That's sad. Punch of power. Okay. Noise became a bad boy apparently. Bleh. Creeper. Or they all have no except Mac. They chased each other. Well, you blew up Zane's house. That's not even fishing. Fishing in a hole. I don't even think that counts as fishing. There's a chicken in the background. Here, chicken, chicken.
No, are you about to use TNT?
No, why are you explosive? Did you steal that from Pierce in the end? Actually, I'm kind of confused.
I expect that from Pierce, but he's actually being
Okay,
good
Pierce
today.
got a fish. I don't even know how that's possible.
I can use TNT responsibly.
Okay, Mac and Kawhi sharing in the background.
I'm not bad gonna blow up hack a server.
No,
No, that is true. You are the good boy. You won't do any explosive or anything like that.
Wait, you just put all the TNT down where I can keep my eye on it.
Yes, put all the TNT on the sacrificing pit. I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore.
I get in trouble for what's not me.
I heard that.
I have always
Yeah, we all have ears. We can hear all of you.
What? No,
It's true.
it's not like a chicken like you could get more trouble than I could get in trouble, huh?
We got the egg from the chicken.
Yeah.
Chicken?
You or me?
I can if I wanted to, you know.
Oh, no. Do you want to? You couldn't do it. No, I couldn't do it. Nobody could do as much trouble as me. Fine. How about this then, huh? Come on. I dare you to jump from that big tree over there right into the TNT pile, all right? Land on it, and we'll see how much trouble you get into, huh?
What's in it for me?
I will give you all my diamonds if you do it. But if you don't do it,
I like this deal. You rob Pierce in the end and you steal all his money. Nice job, Ashmal.
You know what? I won't do it, but I won't forget everything. Fine.
you just do it.
I will.
Daria,
I am.
go.
No, I just jump on the Nothing. Don't
Wait.
worry.
What?
Okay.
Wait.
Wait, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Well, she pretty wrong Pierce because now she's in the tree.
I'm here because Dane,
Pierce?
need to jump
Give me
in.
two jumping
No.
teeth. Oh, Pierce, you're in trouble now. You better run, dude, before Zane kills you with a sword. Potion of splashing. Oh my god. Ahmel, jump! Jump, Ahmel! Blow up the TNT! I don't know anymore. She didn't take any damage from the TNT. She's either in creative mode or she is a god. I don't know anymore.
Pierce, now I see why you like causing so much trouble all the time.
That's not helping, no.
I feel a little funny. I'm not sure what's going on, but what do you mean? Is everything okay?
She's fine.
I think I'm fine, honestly. I'm not sure what the.
Where'd that tree come from? What is happening? The tree came out of nowhere.
Hey, look at me. Are you all right?
Who are you?
I came out of nowhere.
We are. It's us, your best
Of
friends.
course she remembers.
What was that?
Enough with the tree. Are you okay?
Zane, you saved her. Nice job, Zane.
Fine. Who are you?
She just forgot all her members. This is the best prank ever. Dude, my card players don't even have fingers.
I don't know.
50.
Can't even remember numbers.
That was a joke.
This is bad. This is really bad. All right.
It's
You
okay,
hold
Zane.
still.
Calm down.
We gotta take her back to my house. Come on, follow me. Someone get the door for me, quick. I got it. Hold on. There you go.
Good job, Zane.
Okay, just gotta come in here.
You hit the glass.
Sit you down. Right there.
You hit her with the bed. Okay.
Stay calm. This is super uncommon. I had no idea that.
Yeah, because this doesn't happen in
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
In a game like this.
You punch Zane. No.
Do you? Oh. Remember me though?
No, I don't think so. No, I don't know. What about me?
You're cute.
Cute, but no. Thank you. And also, do you remember me? No.
Does this make you think of anything?
Cookie.
At all?
Her outfit is a giraffe.
It is a giraffe.
Well, Max can remember kind of. I guess I don't know anymore.
Remember when we looked for carrots and potatoes and beets and all the yummy, healthy stuff? I suddenly forgot everything again.
Well, the vegetables tortured us. I don't know anymore.
My chance.
What are you talking about?
One always thinks me as the sweet, cute bean.
Yes, you are.
True.
Change your help.
Want to cause a little stress in me.
Oh.
Fun and I just want
We
to
do.
You know what? Like when you take medicine and your head feels like, eh.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Okay.
Live
But
stream.
good.
Oh, come on. It's good to be fat. I can still be fat.
Sorry, I can still talk.
And you know what? I hear that
Okay, did you pause it or something?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
the entire block.
and your head feels like fuzzy, like
Yeah.
you're not focused. Yeah, that's what I feel like. It's not it. So I need your help and Momo's to get their clothes ready for the week, okay?
Alright.
Okay. Once you finish with that, we'll do that. I want to do it before he gets his pills at 7, okay?
Okay.
Now I need you to help me dig through that. I can't lift all that stuff in the baskets to dig through the shorts and
Right.
stuff, okay?
Okay.
Okay. And we have to do that because that makes the week go so
Right.
much easier,
Got it.
okay?
Ladies and gentlemen, that was one of my roommates that came into my bedroom because she wanted help with one of her siblings. And she calls them nicknames, which is why she said that. Yeah, my roommates do that sometimes, so sorry about that, everyone.
To show her some of the Minecraft basics so she can get a hold of herself again. Minecraft basics? You ain't gonna trust me with that? Really? Can you really?
I would never trust him with that. I would trust Noah with that for Y-Chan. Or maybe Mac. Maybe a Mac. Mac. Mac attack. Mac. Hi, Pierce. Bye, Pierce. You're evil? I'm joking. That is not true. That is so not true. Lies!
That's it, and I am actually your best friend as well. Absolutely. Just gonna steal your cake. Anyway, what do
I think Casey left that cake for Zane or something else.
Because you can trust every single thing I say without any doubts, all right?
You're lying 100%.
So, we're gonna go over this way. We're actually gonna buy my house for the next big
By
month.
Pierce's house.
All right? I'm gonna teach you how to wait. What?
No, that wasn't even a surprise attack or something like that.
Zane put me in charge to show her.
Why do you look like Ian now? I don't even want to know.
Wait. No, what are you wearing? Yeah, I see you wearing clothes. But why are you wearing Ian's clothes?
Yeah, God.
Ian's outfit, it's my bad outfit. 'Cause I'm a
Yeah, put that on your shirt, Noi.
Buddy, come on, you're freaking me out. Let's just go do it ourselves. We're gonna chop some wood. I'm gonna teach you. I'm the best Minecraft player. I'm gonna show her what's up.
I saw Bob in the
now she can
background.
learn from the rest.
That's worse. Why would you brag about that? I don't understand. Okay, fine. I'm gonna take care of this. All right. No, you like to chop with axes and stuff like that, but a real Minecraft player punches the wood.
You just punch leaves,
Of
you.
course,
That's
absurd.
not even bad. That's just edge for you.
No. This is how you start things off in Minecraft. Here we go.
He's working on punching that tree.
You went to commercial again. I don't get why there's so many. I could have skipped this.
Create your own sunshine with Jergens Natural Glow plus Firming Daily Moisturizer and smooth on your summer tan. Visibly firmer, natural looking, all over color that glows for days. That's the feel-good feeling of Jergens.
Ooh, tootsies. They're becoming popsicles now. Nice. I skipped that.
He's working on punching that tree. It's taking forever to do that. Let me show you how to have some wine. See this right here? I whipped this up a little something special. And
Wait, so my name's Afro?
your name is Zach now. I'm Noy. You can also call me Noy.
That does not make sense, dude. Not even for you.
Wait, you're gonna take that tree right there? Yeah, go for it. It's all yours. Go ahead and punch it. Go on, punch the tree, get it done.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and punch the
Show
tree
Dory
here.
what's up. Yeah, do it.
See what you got.
3, 2, 1, go! Oh! What?
The tree is gone now.
Alright. So it's pretty obvious that Noi is trying to corrupt you.
You are too, dude.
Think of the jogs. Yeah, hey. I am the good one. That's all you need to remember. And Noi is also, like, super sweet. I mean, he's trying to do bad things, but I promise you he's actually just like a good boy. So, we're gonna teach you how to do a campfire, right? You gotta take this house made out of wood very nice. Oh, yeah, of course.
It's her house, but okay.
I
I
like
like
purple.
purple
I get
house.
that.
My house is
So I'm
purple.
gonna give you some stuff here. We're gonna learn how to do a campfire, right? Here you go.
Yes,
Hey,
use
got
explosives
both
to
of
make
these guys right
campfires.
here. Just-
Nice job, Pierce. Nice job, Pierce.
Oh, well, congratulations. You guys double trouble. All right, here you go. I'm gonna go put some of this stuff in here to make sure the wood is set. And you're gonna stay right there and we'll get set, okay?
Hey, Noise back. What do you know?
Hey, you want to help us? Here, you can have some of these. We're gonna start a campfire at that house over there.
Oh, we can start a campfire, but hey, why don't we start something a little bigger?
Yeah, I watch a lot of different YouTube channels.
Right over here, and
I just said that up for later.
That house?
bonfire.
Okay. All right.
Does that even count as a bonfire? Well, by Pierce's house that is not on fire now.
Yes, you are!
Yeah, you're pranking him, right?
Yeah.
By Pierce's house.
What's that sound? Wait. Hey,
What can I
what are you guys
say?
doing over here?
Did you not realize your house is on fire until now?
Don't you like it?
I don't like what happens to me. Why?
Yeah, pretty normal.
It's normal-ish. The fire is still there, by the way.
I am done. Every time I'm around you, I just keep getting in trouble, and that's not usually me. I'm usually very good.
That is not true. That's so not true. Not true. A lot of you not pranking us. Nice job, Pierce.
If you mind it, you keep it, all right? Let me show you. So if I take this and I go up over here and I mine that, is now mine, all right? Here, you take this.
Yeah, that's totally mining law. Get it? Minecraft
Hey, hold on.
pickaxe.
I have made a terrible mistake here.
You are terrible, Pierce.
No, that's not what I meant. Hey, don't do it to my house. I gotta be more specific about this. Hold on.
What do you mean specific?
You cannot use a pickaxe on the door. Actually, they kind of were. Hi, Diamonds. Bye, Diamonds.
I think it's time I just go tell you the truth right now, okay? You know what? Obviously, you're very confused about things. You lost everything, and I just feel like maybe it's helpful
There's
to tell
still
you.
fire in his house. We'll have his house.
Finally tell you the truth that I am
What is all the commotion
Hi,
you're
Zane.
hearing about?
Bye, Zane.
I was just hanging out with my best friend here.
Yeah, well,
Fix that soon. But, I mean, what's up? I mean, there's fire, stuff is busted all over the place. What is going on here?
Pierce was teaching me about Minecraft law, where if I mine it, I can keep it, like this stuff.
Minecraft. Is that right?
remembering the things that I
Okay. Oh, I see how it is. So if I'm following Minecraft law, as you say, then I can just mine anything in here. Say, oh, I don't know, those diamond blocks?
Wait, no, wait, say.
Minecraft law. Whatever I pick is mine. So let me just
Loading. 3, 2, 1. Call it.
Whoa, look at all the things he mined.
Okay, so I know we're
Oh,
trying to put
stuff is
things,
gone.
but I think I may have came up with something that'll help jog her memory once and for all.
Oh, Noise house is in the background.
This is
Oh, Alpha Museum. That's not purple. Fully
all the
purple.
things that Aphmau actually likes.
Wait, I
I have
have a question.
a question.
Yes.
Why is it ugly?
Oh, dang!
Do you know how hard
I just repeated that line.
That's true. Everybody's like, best friend. Tell me what's happening. Wait, best friend.
What is going on?
Okay, Aphmau, would you please step in first?
Is this like? I'm gonna.
Doorway.
Potatoes.
We start off with
They did a pretty good job decorating this place.
ever-glorious
Hi, potatoes.
Is this like a house of my life?
Yes,
Do
you
potatoes
started
have
out
type
as a
vegetables?
very meager
Oh wait,
potato.
they are vegetables. Never mind.
As time went on, you were baked into what you
You
see.
stole the potatoes, Pierce.
And you came to learn and love many things as you began to grow up. Yes,
Wolfies,
dogs are
little
one of your
wolves.
favorite animals ever. You always go crazy
I
when you
like
see
cats.
them. And if you can see as well,
right under a purple banner.
Whoa!
Your favorite color.
Whoa!
You're currently decked out in it, so it makes perfect sense.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, look at that. That's pretty wild. These diamonds. Diamonds are always your favorite gem that you always go crazy
I
over.
remember now. Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
True.
Yes. Work on that feeling. Work on that feeling.
I'm remembering.
Good. Now, in this next section, you always love to be surrounded by your friends and loved ones. And you have made many friends over your lifetime, including interests that are more than just
Well, there's
friends.
Aaron's head. I understand that.
How come this one has a head but these don't?
Well, this one is
Where's Zane?
jog your memory a bit more on stronger feelings that you had. But it's funny you mention that because behind this door
Oh, kids.
is one of the most important aspects of your life.
What?
Yes. So I would advise you to brace yourself because once you open this door, you will see what the most important thing of your life is.
Wait, even more than Aaron?
Even more than Aaron.
More than potato?
Okay.
Now, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to remember.
Yes. Open the door. The most important thing in your life is your best friend, who is me.
Wait, really? Are you listening? Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
What? Hey,
Well, you destroyed Zane, apparently. Well, you have Zane's head now. Nice job.
Just say, really cool. That's what happened this whole
Nori, when did you get here?
You forgot the most important thing for Apple.
no, I thought I had the most important thing. What could you possibly have to add?
The TNT!
And here comes explosions. Run, everyone. Yeah.
Hey, all my best friends blew up.
Yeah, ironically, that's a very...
Oh no, anyway, this is too funny.
Man, I feel bad that I can't remember anything. That Zane guy seems like he really tried, but you know what? I just can't really figure out what anything is. Hey, what's up?
Any memories back?
A little-ish, kinda.
I know something that'll really help your memory back.
Ooh.
Here, take this.
Oh, yummy. What is it?
Don't eat it. Instead, use it for this.
Oh, hey, another one. Good thing too, because that Pierce guy took my other hand cannon.
Yeah, I know. But hey, I got a stash. So, take that hit.
Wait, did you have a stash, Noi?
Where does your heart beat?
Ooh, over here. Yeah. This house.
Nice. You ready? Feel the air and
Whoa!
Bye, Kate.
Whoa!
how's that feel?
This is amazing!
Do it again.
This feels like a cake prank! Oh, wait. Woohoo! How does that make sense? How does that make so much sense?
Try another.
It's all that racket.
Cake party.
What on earth is all
What is happening? Oh my god! What's got into you?
This is crazy! Yeah!
Pranking is
No.
fun! Let's see over here.
Well-
Noi taught me how to prank.
Listen to yourself. Like this.
Well, I'm gonna end this live stream now. So, again, thank you all so much for your support for getting me and Mark to 100 subs. So, be sure to like and subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and share this video with a friend so they can do the same thing too, and so they are not left out. Bye, guys. How do I end this?
Best friend, how about you?
It's kind of fun to play with you while you don't remember anything, Athmel, but I gotta be real for a second. All I want to do is just to be able to have some fun and be
What?
bad every now and then. I mean, I'm always a good boy. I always gotta be good. I always gotta do the good things.
Let's
So
just
let's
start
have
it.
some fun. We had so much fun together, didn't we?
Yeah, well, that's
Yeah,
so
it's been
sweet.
the big.
Wait, Noi? Hey, see? Pierce?
Yeah.
Tip? Hand cannon? Remember?
The worst is
there's a doll in the back. I don't know, it's one of the OCs I made. I guess I'll show you guys other things I did. Can't show you guys. Camera, a celestial, I don't know. Me, if I was, I don't even know who this one is. Mark! Me if I was a My Little Pony, and how do I end this? How to end a live stream on your iPad